Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday. It's a full moon. It is a full moon on a Monday. I hope you're doing well. I guess I should have started talking before I came on, eh? Oh my gosh. Okay. I am so sorry. I really should have started talking before I came on. Yeah, it's been a quiet morning. So we were up very early, toddler adjusting. So that was an interesting middle of the night. So a little tired this morning, but that's okay. It is Monday. It's a full moon. I did drop the full moon in Gemini pick a card, so that is on my YouTube channel at Guidance 311. So check that out. There are five readings. So hopefully something will resonate with you. And what I would say whenever you're doing a pick a card, whether it's my channel or anyone else's, just go with your gut. Don't overthink it. Spirit is going to give you that. It's kind of like taking a test, right? Go with your first answer. So that's kind of the advice I give those who are like, I don't know what to choose, right? Just go with your gut. Go with your first answer. It may feel on some level wrong. It might feel on some level like I never picked that number. Doesn't matter. Go with your gut. Go with your first choice. So that is there on my YouTube channel. So good morning, everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins at Guidance 311. We are an evidential medium and a integrated energy therapy master instructor teacher. And today is the last call for 20% off my services using the code BLACK20. And I wanted to highlight that because I just want to thank everyone who've used it. Thank everyone new. And thank everyone who is previous. So thank you. Today is the last day to use that coupon. So whether you're buying a gift certificate for someone else or you're just kind of maybe even buying a future appointment, right? You can choose whatever date on the calendar you want or buy yourself a gift card. Totally up to you. So thank you for those of you who have opted in. I appreciate that. And I love connecting with you. I love being a part of your journey, however that looks. So my cat wants to get out. I think we're going to let the cat out. You want to get out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is my sweet girl. There's one of my sweet girls. So we're going to let her out. Go on. So she can go do what she needs to do. All right. Good morning, everyone. Getting a treat this week on the weekly. Yeah, we're going to definitely dive into the week, I think, because with this full moon starting us off, if you did the pick a card, you know that there's some kind of shadow aspect releasing. For some of you, you've been going through it for a while, so you're like, yep, I got that. Check, right? I got that. I know what the shadow is that I'm releasing, or I've been releasing for maybe a week or so now. For some of you, it's like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm so cranky, or I'm so miserable, or I'm so out of sorts, right? And for some of you, it's like, maybe it's bringing it to your awareness. Like you just knew you didn't feel good, or you just knew you were tired, but you didn't really recognize like the emotions that had been coming up to, bring about like the sadness or the upsetness or the just can't get out of your own wayness, right? Where you just want to like be alone, or you want to be sleeping, right? Oh, thanks, Cynthia. So yeah. So that's what that pick a card really helps you do, kind of dive into what spirit kind of wants to bring to your awareness to help you let go of. Because it's time. It's time to let go. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Tammy. Okay. So if you're not part of my Guidance 311 group, I totally forgot to drop the pick a card on it's Friday. So I actually dropped it on Sunday, and then I did the reveal about 6-7 hours later. So the Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish was the card deck that I used. So that pick a card is in my Guidance 311 group every Friday for the weekend. And we're actually going to be spending way more time in the group Guidance 311 because I'm really getting my videos for Tarot Tuesday are really getting like flagged for going against community standards, which I don't feel they are, and I fight it every like week at this point. But I also, in doing a live in the group the other day, I noticed. Sorry, guys. If you're just joining me, I didn't start talking before I got on here. Oh, thank you, Lacey. Good morning, Joanne. And Jen. Good morning, Jen. So in the group, I actually can do medium readings because I can actually bring you on camera if you're someone that's willing to do that. Come on camera. So we're going to be doing the Tarot Tuesday on my Guidance 311 group on Facebook. So if you're watching this on YouTube, my Facebook group is linked in the description box, and then you can go to my group, Guidance 311, and join, where I will be doing Tarot Tuesday. We've been doing Tarot Tuesday for years now, literally. I've been doing it very consistently for 3 to 5 years. I know there was about a year in there that it was a little wonky as I was trying to do some other things. But yeah, Tarot Tuesday has been a really great way for me to connect with you every week and really build community. And I feel like we're going to be able to do that even more in the group as we're able to really on the Tarot Tuesday on the business page. I've always kind of kept the readings pretty rated G or general, right? Because I didn't want to really put your stuff out there, right? I didn't really want to like maybe reveal to the world what I was picking up if it was personal, if it was really kind of like, I don't know if they'd want that out there on a public forum, right? Even though you were showing up to a public forum. So because the Guidance 311 group is kind of private, and I feel like the only people that are going to be joining are the ones that are kind of called to be part of my community, right? The intention is who needs me finds me. So yeah, so I'll be, I think, more revelatory in the Guidance 311 group. So we'll be doing that on Tuesdays in there. So that's going to be really a change for me. And I know it's going to take me a minute to get used to that, but that's okay. Change is good. And I feel like this one is very good. Like I've struggled with changing Tarot Tuesday from my Facebook business page public to the private group. And I think just because it doesn't reach as many people or whatever, right? Whatever. So it doesn't matter because you're there, and that's who I need to be supporting. And that's what Tarot Tuesday hopefully has always done, is supported you in some way. So I'm looking forward to that. And then always, if you want exclusive rights to me, exclusive working with me, I do have my online community, Living in Love, through my website, and that is $33.33 a month. Where this week, in some of these months, these weeks happen where the last Wednesday and the first Friday of each month kind of happen in the same week, and that happened this week. So we're going to be doing our meetup on Wednesday, which is our healing. And we're actually going to be doing a group IET session, which has gone really, really well. I really was, again, hesitant to do it, right? Didn't know how it would work out, and it's worked out really well. So we're going to do that this Wednesday. So if you're someone that's like needing support, check out my group, because then on Friday, we're going to do the monthly message, which is a channeled message from my guides to kind of give us whatever kind of the overarching themes or the messages are for the month. So we're going to do the month of December on Friday night. If you can't come to the Friday night meeting live, that's okay. I would really hope that you could come to the live meeting on Wednesday night where we do healing, right? But either way, if you can't ever make a meeting live, you always get the replays. And if you join my group, all the replays from the past meetings are there. All the meditations are there. All the classes are there. Like everything is there for you to go in and kind of pick and choose what support you need. And then the exclusive getting together, supporting each other 3 times a month. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm kind of glad that the meetings are happening this month the way they are, because it will allow you to come and kind of not hopefully get in the way of like preparation for holiday or holiday get-togethers, because then the meetup will actually be in the last week of December. So there's going to be kind of 2.5, 3 weeks in there that we don't meet, but we'll be able to go into the group and kind of support each other as we have the time around the holiday season. So that's why I love our online community. And also, right now you're able to get 50% off the evidential medium course coming January 11th if you sign up before the 11th. So $33.33 a month gets you into the membership, and then it gets you 50% off the evidential medium course, taking it from $444 down to $222. So guys, we got a lot of great things going on, and we got some changes happening, but it's all going to be good. And as we go into the new year, we'll get used to these changes. And for those of you who are joining me on my online community, who are joining me for the evidential medium course, or who are joining me this Saturday in person for the empath class at Crystal Clear Health and Wellness, I'm excited for it all. I really am. And I kind of meant to talk about all of this at the end of the video. So if you're still here waiting for the weekly reading, thank you for tuning in and being here with me. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Delia. Hello. Okay, with that being said, let's go into this week. And I'm actually, because it is a full moon today, I'm actually going to use, to get us started for the week, the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So let's see what this week, in this full moon energy, wants to come through. And again, the full moon pick a card is on my Facebook business page if you scroll down, and then also on my YouTube channel. And the timestamps for each of the readings is actually in the comments of both of those videos. Okay, so that's all there. And we got 2 of these. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this week it's going to be okay to go into the void, go into the darkness, right? Take some time. I feel like this is going to be a week of maybe contemplation, a week of going within, a week of really doing some work where you're actually scanning your body, meditations where you scan your body to see kind of how you feel emotionally, mentally, physically, and energetically, right? So on my website, actually, there's a free meditation challenge. If you go into the community tab on the website, 2 communities show up, the Living in Love, which is paid, and then the free meditation one. So if you're someone's like, I don't know what she means by scanning my body, right? Very simple. You just lay quietly or sit quietly, and you just give attention to each part of your body, starting at the top of your head and going all the way down to the bottom of your toes. And you just scan your body. How does it feel? What's coming up? Sometimes we don't tune in enough to our own emotions, our own physicality, our own thoughts, our own energy to really make any significant changes or to support ourselves, right? And so that's this week. I feel like that's what this energy is going to allow us to do, is to be a little bit of a hermit, right? This reminds me of the Hermit card, where we want to shine our light, and we're going to shine our light, but we got to get quiet first. We have to do some drawing our energy back to us, getting the inspiration, relaxing, recharging, right? That's what I feel like this full moon is bringing us in Gemini. It's going to allow us to know what is coming up for us so that we know or can feel where some changes are happening in our own lives, because we're coming into this time of blossoming. And that's what this energy is doing. This is what this full moon is doing. It's allowing you to pull in your energy so that when the opportunity shows up, when the new inspiration shows up, that you are ready to take that energy and harness it, right? Because you can't put that energy out into the universe until you harness it and you sit with it and you manipulate it in a positive way, where how does this fit into my life? What is it asking me to look at? What is it asking me to let go of? Because I feel like that's what this hermit mode or this quietness this week is bringing you. The ability to see where in your life you are starting to blossom, where the energy is really starting to shift in a positive way. And sometimes we just are on that treadmill of go, 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 that we miss the signs. We miss the exit ramp. I am so sorry. We miss the exit ramp, right? So there's definitely something coming in this week that's going to allow you to fertilize and allow you to fill up your cup. Going to allow you to see, feel, hear, and know what spirit is bringing to you. But you got to get quiet. And that's what the darkness is all about. Taking the time to get quiet, taking the time to love yourself enough to get out of the distraction, step out of the flood of information, step out of the flood of distraction, and really take the time to ground and be centered and check in with yourself. The mental, the emotional, the physical, and the energetic pieces of yourself. How are you feeling? Where are you holding dense energy? Where are you not feeling good? Where do you maybe need to clean up your diet? Where do you need to get out and move your body? Where do you need to say no? Where do you need to maybe just check in with your own guides, right? Pull some cards for yourself, or meditate and get into connection with them. If for no other reason, to simply feel their presence and that angelic universal love that they are always bringing to you. But if you don't stop and tap into it, again, you're missing out, right? You're missing the boat. So I feel like that's what this week is going to be a lot of, taking time and being given opportunities to take time. So if something doesn't work out this week, it's okay. If an appointment gets pushed off, it's okay. If something doesn't happen the way you think it's supposed to happen, that's okay. It just means that it's not the right energy for it. And that's okay. Divine timing, right? Divine timing. Sometimes it's not the time we think it's going to be. Sometimes it's not what we had on our calendar. And we just have to be okay with it. We just have to say, okay, all right, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to go do something I enjoy. I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to connect with the people I love. And whatever I'm trying to push that's not being moved, I'm going to just let it be where it is this week. Oh, okay. That one wants to come out. All right. The first one out is, the 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. And that's exactly why you've got to get quiet. That's exactly why you've got to clear your energy field, but also get in touch with all those parts of yourself. Where am I holding stagnant energy? Where am I holding jealousy? Where am I holding fear? Where am I holding anger? Where am I holding uncomfortableness? Where am I holding discomfort? Where am I holding pain? Right? Because sometimes when we are in pain, or we're having a pain, whether it's a knee that always gives us problems, or maybe our stomach is off, right? We power through it. We just say, okay, it'll be okay. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And Spirit's like, no, that is your body telling you need to make a shift. You got to change. You got to step back. You got to take care of yourself, right? So whatever's coming up this week, mentally, emotionally, physically, and energetically, it's because it's time. It's time to make the choice, to make the change. And whatever you're feeling in whatever modality, it's coming up because it's time to free yourself. It's time to free yourself. Free yourself from the frustration, free yourself from the chains, the bondage, whether it's self-inflicted bondage, whether it's, bondage being inflicted by someone else because of their expectations or what their control over you, right? But you're not seeing things clearly because you're just going. And this is the week that is just not going to work out for you at all. Because the King of Ariel is coming out to say that, yes, you can have professional and financial success, but you've got to use your resources wisely. And if you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour, how can you use your resources wisely when you're just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks, or throwing money at a situation, hoping that that's going to fix it? No, you've got a plan. You've got to set an intention. You've got to look at how you can use your resources in a more productive manner, your own energy in a more productive manner. You've got to have the courage to make the change this week that you're being brought to make. And in some way, each and every one of us are being brought to make a change this week, even if it's just an internal shift. Because remember, when we shift internally, we're going to shift externally, right? And that's exactly what this week is all about. Looking at that. Yeah, because you are coming into partnership. Archangel Raphael, the lovers, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. So, yes, this is what this week is all about. It's coming into partnership. And so, for some of you, yes, this is about coming into partnership with business, partnership with friends, partnership with lovers, right? With maybe finding or meeting that romantic partner, or maybe reconnecting with someone that you met a month ago and they just fell off your radar, right? You met them, you thought, well, there's a spark there, but it didn't go anywhere, right? And I feel like this week something might come back around. This message is definitely for just a few of you, or maybe even one of you. But yes, there's someone that you met in the very recent past where there was a spark, there was a I noticed them, they noticed me, but it wasn't the right time. And that's what I'm hearing. It wasn't the right time. So there's something this week that is bringing them back around. But you have to get quiet. You have to feel the inspiration, and you have to have the courage to make the choice, right? Yeah, because there is something better waiting for you. We're Eight of Raphael. Do what you know is right for you, spiritual quest. Yeah, healing is coming in this week if you get quiet. Archangel Raphael is coming in this week to really help you be able to have the courage, right? Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to see the fear and keep going. And I feel like invoking Archangel Raphael this week to help you make that courageous step, right? Whether it's setting that boundary, or taking that phone call, or going to that interview, or just hearing someone out who maybe you haven't wanted to hear out because they've always hurt you in the past. They've always taken you for granted in the past. They've always negated your emotions in the past. They've always just made you feel like garbage, right? For whatever reason. And it was definitely about them. It wasn't about you. But yeah, there's definitely something better waiting for you, but it may come on the heels of an apology, or if it's not an apology, it's at least a acknowledgement of like not great behavior, right? Them treating you not great, not respecting you. So just know that this week something better is coming into your experience, which is why you've got to get quiet, which is why you've got to see maybe where you haven't been feeling good, or what's really been weighing on you that you haven't really taken out and looked at, right? We have such a capacity for just stuffing it back down, ignoring it, right? Keep going. And I feel like this isn't the week to do that, because if you do, uh, it's going to come back and hit you. It's going to bite you in the butt. Yeah. So the Five of Michael is coming out to say the situation doesn't serve you. So release your attachment to the outcome and consider taking a more uplifting approach. And that's why you're being brought to the change. That's why you're being asked to have courage, because the situation that you're in, however this resonates for you, it hasn't served you for a very long time. And this Gemini full moon is saying, we're done. We're done. We're clearing it out. So if you're leaning into it, it'll happen more easily than if you keep trying to power through. Because I feel like if you keep trying to power through, Spirit is going to bring you, what could feel like a tower moment where things come crashing down, because they were giving you all the signs, they were giving you all the symbols, and you kept going, nope, 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 I got this. I'm going to keep going in the way I've always gone. And Spirit's going to be like, no, roadblock. You can't go that way anymore. And that's what I feel like this full moon energy is doing today. It's bringing you that, nope, 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 nope. And for some of you, you have not been wanting to hear that. You've been really trying to not hear that. So this week, I am so sorry. This week, you've got to make a different choice, but you've got to get quiet to make the different choice. You've got to know that things are blossoming for your success, but they can't if you keep trying to do this things same old, same old. So there is absolutely movement this week in some way. But is that movement going to be really positive, or is that movement going to be very bumpy? And that's, I feel like, the choice you have to make. That's the choice you have to make. Leaning into those changes. And I know, it's hard. So Delia just asked me, what would I suggest for meditation? So I actually had this conversation in my class a week or so ago when I did the gratitude journal class. with a girl who actually took another class of mine. So when she asked me this question, I was so kind of like blown away that when we'd been having classes, I hadn't realized that she was struggling with meditation. So she said to me, what exactly is meditation? Because she thought when she went into meditation, she had to do what I did, which was having a guided meditation, right? Having spirit bring her a guided meditation. Folks, don't overcomplicate it. It's super simple. Meditation can be simply staring out the window. Meditation can be simply staring at the fireplace or candle. Meditation can be closing your eyes and just listening to the wind. Meditation can be a guided meditation where you do meet a guide. A guided meditation can take you through chakra balancing and chakra clearing, right? Lots of guided meditations out there. Some can take you on a journey. Some can take you within. Some can take you to past lives. But Delia, the meditation that I would encourage you would be the one that you're drawn to. Do you need to just get outside and sit with your back against a tree and bundle up if you're in the hemisphere I'm in, right? But sometimes being in the cold wind for a few minutes, just connecting with nature, can actually blow the cobwebs out of your auric field. Or do you need to lay down on your bed with your earbuds and listen to some Hertz music? Do you need to fall asleep to a positive affirmation guided meditation? I would encourage you to do whatever you are drawn to. Some of you meditate when you're driving. Your subconscious takes over and you're like, how did I get here? Because I don't remember the drive. You meditated. You quieted your mind. And you probably feel better. For some of you, you're going to do that just sitting in your living room with nothing on. Maybe just listening to the clock tick, or the furnace run, or the fireplace crackle. Whatever you're drawn to, I would just encourage you to do it every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes. So yes, Delia, if you go to my YouTube channel in classes and healing in classes playlist, I believe there's a guided meditation there. And if there isn't, that I know, there's a spirit guide, meeting your spirit guide meditation in my online community. So in the meditation section. So yes, there's lots of support for you in the Living in Love online community. And you can also receive the evidential medium class for 50% off. So if you're drawn to it, we start January 11th. It's 5 weeks. I do ask you to be committed to each of the 5 weeks, 5 Thursdays from 6 to 8:30. We will be together in class on a Zoom meeting. And all of the details are on my website in the event section. And I do outline the classes. So every class has its own theme. The very first class we start off with is the universal laws. Because when you can understand how the universal laws work, then you can understand how your connection to your spirit guides work. So that's kind of how the class is designed, giving you all the foundational support that you need in those 5 weeks, plus meditations, plus community, plus information, plus me supporting you, answering your questions, helping you have experiences with the spirit realm. So wherever you are on your journey, if you're being called to really get into connection with your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, crossed over loved ones, or you're already having those experiences and you really don't want to know how to harness it for yourself or to share, that would be the course for you. So thank you for that. Yes, Cynthia, daydreaming is a form of meditation. You're literally getting outside of your mental body. You're quieting it down. So yes, daydream is definitely like an unconscious form of meditation. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, it's going to be a really good week because we're going to set the intention to have the most productive week that we need to have through grace and ease. So set that intention for yourself. All right, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your Monday. Tarot Tuesday will be in the group Guidance 311. If you want more information about anything else I've talked about today, head over to guidance311.com. All right, guys, sending you so much love and so many blessings, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Have a great week.